All right, and we're recording. Does anyone need to have a recap before jumping into the battle?
I want to clarify.
From the beginning, or
Yes. Restarting from the beginning. Sorry.
Of the battle?
Not the battle.
not the whole battle.
Not the battle.
Like just walking into this house.
Totally nothing innocent room that we're about to walk into.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what any of us are talking about. Half the
Are we gonna like rewind a little bit and just re-describe it as if it's from the very beginning for our loyal viewers or whatever that hit the like, subscribe, and bell and whatever 15 other things you have to hit?
Hey, our loyal viewers, guess what? The percentage of them, 11 of them are from Spain. You know who I'm talking about, G.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Cute.
That is cute.
Awesome.
It's really
Hi,
cool.
Hi, people from Spain. Barcelona's amazing, unless you're from Madrid and you don't like Barcelona, in which case Barcelona fucking sucks.
I mean, you're saying it wrong to begin with, so it's fine.
Well, I don't even try anymore.
So we need to have a redescription about the room we're walking into?
I don't think so. I just wanted to clarify for all the loyal viewers or whatever that the egg is red.
The egg is red. Okay, not a problem. Okay, then if you guys already know the room we're walking into, just to give that brief thing, is that yes, this room seems to be a little bit more alive with things. There's more mushrooms in here as you see going along your path, and there is the two spires essentially in front of you where you see the plateaus start to stack each other up almost like rings, and you see that there is an obelisk that stands monumental compared to everything else in here, and on the second spire that you see across from it, you see the dragon's egg sitting atop. Spanning between them is a wooden bridge. Additionally, on that obelisk you see that dancing Darrow kind of just dancing along happily, and Gruk, you were able to kind of spot that they're writing things down and touching on the obelisk a little bit happier and with glee, almost like they're recording something in a book. And then I believe, Cirella, you have first go to walk into the room if you'd like.
Yeah.
Do it. Walk a full 30 feet. Do it.
I think that was 30 feet.
Dun, dun, dun!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Hey, look at that.
What the fuck?
What the hell is that thing?
Nothing yet, fucking.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
From here, Cirella, as you walk forward, a large creature begins to drift downward from here, from an area above you almost, and starts screaming as it comes down, just like, kill! And in a very excited tone, and it starts blasting everything out, and I need everyone to go ahead and roll for initiative. And this thing also gets a new initiative. Jesus fucking Christ.
I got 15.
I believe I can do a reset.
Can I get a reroll?
No.
Oh, wow.
Do you have an inspiration dice?
No.
Then no.
No.
What happened?
He got a 3.
Hey, don't worry, you're not the only one to get a 3. I believe all of you should be able to add your own numbers into the turn order.
I was going to...
You fucker. Sorry.
I was going to prevent myself from going into roll 20 specifically to
Because
make
blind.
the point that I'm blind.
Try and keep it as much as possible.
Everybody knows.
No, I know, but
You are
that's
blind,
why...
but your character still has a brightness to them that can help others through Dawnbringer.
Right,
So just
but...
stay on the map.
Okay, I can...
So Gwen is
first
holding...
off, I don't see anything.
So you're holding on to
there.
Gwen's hand, by the way.
Aww. That's so sweet of you.
I believe that's what you wanted to do. You said, Gwen, can you hold my hand?
Yeah, no, that is...
Hands just shaking.
Just shaking
We have
angrily.
a Parkinson's patient and a blind person, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
No, I was gonna... yeah, I'll stay on the map, I guess. And just
So Gruk, you rolled a 3.
roleplay it.
Tom, what'd you roll?
15.
So this guy's going to get its first attack, and it's going to be immediately targeting Cirella. So Cirella, as you see this thing slowly start to drift down, this ball of slime and scales and its tentacles coming out. You realize its tentacles don't have the similar kind of claws or hands you may see on other things. But instead, you see that each of its tentacles at the end are just blinking eyes that are just like furious and red and distressed and cracked. And you can see that this thing is irritated, but also the middle ball of it, its mouth is just smiling in glee, dripping saliva as it's just mouth-watering, savoring its meal in front of you, being you. This thing's going to make an attack at you.
No.
No.
You can't do that.
Don't want it.
You're not allowed. It's first. Or hold on, I need to roll a d4 first. I apologize.
A d4 or an attack roll?
You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Six.
Okay. So as this thing comes down and is mouth-watering and takes a look at you and yells, "Kill!" You see that this thing has gotten the better of you. This thing has been able to successfully sneak in front of you, essentially, as you were unprepared, as you look into its eyes and you see just this flash of yourself climbing up a tower and being surrounded and attacked, similar to how you were on one of your first contracts. You feel yourself lock up and seize as you are paralyzed.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
Paralyzed seems to happen to you a lot.
She turns into a plant. She gets paralyzed.
Hey.
Great
I
assassin.
can't talk.
And
Hey, I might be tiny, but I've never been a potted plant.
fair enough. It's going to be Nevira's turn.
Okay. I want to do a sneak attack. And since it seems to be distracted with Cirella, I am going to do a sneak attack.
Yep, it has an enemy in front of it within 5 feet.
15.
15? 15 would hit.
Okay. And damage. Then sneak attack, you get an extra 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
12 damage.
Jesus. Okay, so how much damage total did you just roll?
Well, I did the first one, which was 6 damage, and then 2d6, which is another 6, so 12.
Okay, I thought like you rolled like 2 6s on top of that, so you rolled 18. Okay, so you rolled 12 damage?
No, I wish. Yeah, no, yeah, 12 in total.
Jeez, okay, and that was with your crossbow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as you see this thing come down and you see just a light blast and then meet Cirella's eyes, you see Cirella lock up and you step out from behind Gruk, you ready your crossbow and you immediately fire into this creature, penetrating it. And you see that your bolt just kind of like lives inside of the scaly thing, and the thing turns and then starts to look at you and screams, "A delicious snack."
Nice snack.
Can you do anything else?
Hang on.
Well, since Cirella is paralyzed, I don't really want to run off. So I am just gonna ready my bow.
You've already done your action. You cannot ready another action.
Okay, no, that's fine. Then I will just stay put.
Okay. It's going to be Tom's turn.
Mm-hmm.
So, Tom, do you need a descriptor for your ears? Or do you need Dawnbringer to narrate to you?
Yeah, Dawnbringer, tell me what's up, man. It sounds like there's a big scary thing nearby.
Yeah.
Love it.
I believe we're in the presence of a spectator. This is going to be quite the creature to kind of come against. He's pretty far away from us right now. I don't believe swinging me around is going to be getting me much longer.
Okay. You don't believe that you can get much longer? Is that what I heard?
I'm fairly certain that your arm's reach is not going to be helping us any.
Yeah, I'm also blind.
I mean, I can see that he's not anywhere near us, so you'll have to get us a bit closer, old chap. I'd probably say we're about 25, 30 feet away.
25 or 30 feet away? Okay. Here, I got an idea. Hey, Gwen. Last time I checked, Cirella was, like, resistant to fire damage, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Cool. Can you point me in the direction of it? And I'm I'm gonna like just point my arm in the way that it needs to go, and I'm gonna throw a fireball at it.
Okay.
Okay. So, go ahead and roll 2 d20s with disadvantage, because you're blind trying to throw a fireball.
Fuck. Okay, well, I rolled a 2 and a 1, and I guess I can...
You can re-roll the 1, but you've already got a 2.
Yeah, alright, cool. So I rolled a 2, a 3, and a 1. So I got a 2.
Okay. So, with you being blind and needing to throw this fireball, I will allow you to roll a d6. And you can roll a d10, and in front of you there are 9 squares immediately in front of you. You will hit one of those 9 squares.
Fuck's a d10?
If you roll a 10, I will say you are miraculously able to throw it out of that 9 tile range. For those watching, that'll be
I rolled a 2.
1, 2. 2 is right there.
Get rid of the dice, Tom. Get rid of the dice.
Okay.
No, that
I
was
am
on
not
the.
fire resistant.
Okay.
Neither am I. Or Gruk.
Neither am I.
So,
I really hope
explain
this
to me
doesn't
what
hit
a
any of us.
fireball does, because you basically threw it 5 feet in front of you.
Fuck.
Yeah, fuck is right.
It's probably a problem. Cool. So
What is the
attack
range of
and
a fireball?
So the range of a fireball is 150 feet, and then it explodes in a 20-foot radius. And the attack and save is a dex 15. A bright streak flashes from your pointing finger to a point you choose within range and then blossoms into an explosion of flame. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a dexterity saving throw. A target takes 8d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
You said 20?
20-foot radius, yep.
Goodness gracious. Okay.
Am I about to drop this in between all of us and just fucking wipe the party by accident?
It's not great. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, that's 20. Holy balls, dude.
Also, like, you know, I'm pointing my finger.
Wait, do I have to make a saving throw?
No, you're outside the range.
Okay, that's
Anyone
what I
within that red circle there, so that is all 4 of you outside of Cirella.
And I'm paralyzed.
You're paralyzed.
My only thing that I will say here is that it says a bright streak flashes from your pointing finger to a point you choose within range, and Gwen did point me towards it, so...
Don't put that on me.
I gave you...
No, I'm not not blaming you. I'm saying I'm trying to argue a case for...
It's not pointing. It's one of the things of the necklace of fireball. So while the spell fireball might be from your pointing finger, is a necklace of fireball. You are holding a little ball of fire.
Okay, you are correct. The necklace is to detach a bead and throw it up to 60 feet away.
So you throwing it blind, you went, huh? Thinking you're going to go further, and it slips out of your hand and falls in front of you. So I'm going to need Gwen, Tom, Nevira, and Gruk to make a dexterity saving throw, along with Stool.
I'm sorry, I'm a dumbass.
17.
Dirty 20.
6.
Huh.
So I believe...
Cool. I got a 17.
Oh no.
So far, only one of you are being it. What is it? It was Dex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stool got an 18.
Wow.
The
He
only
might
one.
still get deleted.
The only one who
that
got
failed.
hit.
Well, no. If the way this spell works is that everybody that passed it gets to take 4d6 fire damage.
Wait. What?
Okay.
Everybody must make a dexterity saving throw. A target takes 8d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay. I will rule of cool this. I will allow you not to be throwing this fireball.
I'm gonna go ahead and
hey,
take that
that was
option,
your vivid imagination.
Yeah. How about we do that? Like, hey guys, how badass would this be? And it plays out in my head as I don't accidentally kill all of our friends.
Cause yeah, Stool's dead. Gruk is dead. Nevira, I believe, is dead. I believe Gwen has enough HP not to die immediately.
I would be really close because I have 19 HP and that's a 4d6.
So yeah, that played out really well in your head, and then you thought better of it.
Yeah, that's probably a smart idea.
Okay, cool. that is your
Guys,
one.
wouldn't that be
one.
really bad if that happened?
That's your one. What would you like to do?
How about I quietly and meekly stand behind Gwen and allow her to do whatever she wants to do? You got this, Gwen.
I would probably advise you to ready an action to potentially defend if you are if you feel that you're being attacked, or if Dawnbringer lets you know you're being attacked.
I was trying to find where that was
that's
at.
what you're gonna do.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stand here with Dawnbringer in front of me, and yeah, Dawnbringer, tell me if he's gonna come bite me.
Cool deal. Also, for those that are wanting to do like ready action stuff like that, the rules for ready in action is you have to say what would trigger your reaction. You can't just say I'm readying something. You have to say, oh, if they move over here, if they move over there, kind of a thing. So, all right, Cirella, it is your turn. You're paralyzed.
Yeah. What do I gotta do to get unparalyzed? So like a con saving throw or something to see if it's. Is there anything that I can do, or am I just kind of like stuck like that for I don't know how long?
You are paralyzed for 1 minute. So unless someone is able to cast something to make you unparalyzed, otherwise you can be critically hit if someone is within 5 feet of you. You automatically fail strength and dex throws, and attack rolls against you have advantage. Or sorry, any attack against you is critical.
Nice.
So,
well, I mean, I don't have anything that's gonna help with that. I don't believe. Let me.
oh, you
double
can't move
check.
or speak either.
Yeah, no,
Damn.
I don't think I have anything.
You can talk with your eyes. I'll say that. Be like, panic eyes.
Oh wait, but am I facing them?
Or is she face down on the
Probably
ground?
not.
Probably not.
Evens no, odds yes. Evens no.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna chill, hang out. You know,
You're just like in battle, like.
Did she fall over, or is she still standing straight?
I'm just still standing, I think.
She's still standing, just a statue.
Okay.
It is going to be Gwen's turn. This thing is licking its scaly lips at its dinner in front of it.
Alright. Should I even try attacking, or should I just stay back here?
You can. I want to play with my food.
Nasty. Okay. Do. Nope. There. Boop. Boop.
Boop.
Tom, stay back.
You let go of Tom's hand.
If I can get within touching distance of Cirella, I can help her paralyzing, whatever.
Is it possible to take him with me or no?
Not right now, no, unless that was Tom's ready to action to follow along with.
No, my ready to action was to stand there with the sword sheepishly, because I'm still kind of
Still blind.
No, I'm still sheepish that I almost killed all of us by accident.
You are blind.
Whoops. Yeah.
My bad, guys.
Yeah, might be.
Lol, lol.
I got this. Don't worry about it.
I will ready an action to protect Cirella if it tries to swipe at her.
Okay. Anything else you can do?
No. Never know.
All right, it's going to be Gruk's turn. Gruk, you have stool on you.
Chomp, 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 chomp,
Be
chomp, chomp.
careful with your little buddy.
Yep, I realize. Are we all connected with stool?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna think to Cirella, like, hey, are you okay?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, Cirella, you can still think.
Well, I'm paralyzed, so maybe not.
Fine.
Would you like to do anything else?
You can attack.
Oh, for me?
Yes, it
Yeah,
is you.
you.
It is your turn.
I don't know why. I thought we were still on Cirella. My bad.
No, it is
No.
It is your turn. It's not been Cirilla for a while.
I know it is my turn, but okay.
There should be a turn counter that you're able to see on D20.
I see it. Yeah.
Okay.
No, my mom came home, so attention had to be diverted.
All good.
All right. I am going to actually run up to Cirilla.
Okay.
And I'm gonna grapple her and try to get her away.
Oh, you're gonna start pulling her away?
Yeah.
Okay. As you start to be pulling this thing away, the spectator looks at you just like, meals to go. So you're gonna start pulling her away. Grappling and moving her away. Are you able to do that in the same turn? I believe grapple's an action.
Yeah, grapple's an action, and then moving away would just be movement.
Okay. Do you still have movement left over? And then I believe movement is halved due to, well, it wouldn't be an unwilling creature, but it'd be halved because you're having to carry extra weight.
Yeah. Well, I moved
15
feet.
Okay.
And then I would just move back however many I can move.
I'd say you could probably move back another 5 feet back from there.
Yeah. With Caleb and them, yeah.
Here, I'll pause for a minute.
All right, I think I could move 1 square to be able to move because of the halved movement.
Okay, so you guys move back 1 square then.
Mm-hmm.
So that creature is no longer
just trying to get her away.
Yeah, just start pulling her back from there. This creature, as soon as you start moving it away, like I said, it's going to be saying that it's excited about its meals to go, and it's going to be its turn now. It's going to move into Gwen and Cirella's kind of area of attack. Gwen, does anything happen when something moves into your area of attack?
I mean, I did ready that action, but I do have a different reaction if it does move into my area. I can do that.
So your ready to action is if it was trying to attack Cirella. It's going to be its turn now. Cirella's already moved. You don't know if it's attacking yet. It moved into your area of attack, so if there's something that you can do based off that, that'd be separate from your ready to action.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I have a reaction called Brace.
Okay.
When a creature you can see moves into the reach you have with a melee weapon you're building, you can use a reaction to spend 1 spirity die and make 1 attack against the creature using that weapon.
Okay,
If
so
you
that
attack
would
it,
take
add the
your
die
reaction
from
then outside of the Cirella.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you want to do?
Sure.
Okay, so as this thing slowly starts to like float forward, again, just drooling and dribbling, its tentacled eyes just doing all kinds of wiggles, looking back and forth, all frantic. You see its eyes are like bloodshot the closer up you get to it. So what do you do?
Fun. Use 1 attack. Okay, got it. Okay, so I only add superiority die if it hits, it says.
Okay, so go ahead and roll to hit.
Oop. This has disadvantage. Give me 1 sec. Oh shit! It didn't fuck me
Damn.
over.
What'd you get?
20. I got a 20.
You got
That
a
was
nat
the
20?
lowest. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, first one was a dirty 20, and then the second roll is 25, but I have disadvantage because of tremors, so it's still 20.
Oh, so it was a dirty 20. Okay, cool.
Dirty 20, yes.
So not a nat then, because nothing bonus happens then.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your weapon again you're attacking with?
Battle axe.
Battle axe. Okay. So do you want to describe to me what you do?
Just shaky hand. Basically, just that.
Okay. So as this thing slowly starts to move forward, you see its eyes dotting around, and with your shaking hands, you swing your mighty battle axe over, and you try to come down on one of its eye stalks, sinking into it, and you just see the viscera blood just spurt out. How much damage do you do?
All right, so this is regular first. That's 11, and then I add another D8.
That was 11 damage you just did?
I need to add a D8 as well for the superiority die. That's 17 damage total.
Okay, so it was 11, and then it was 6. Okay. So as you see, you get covered in its like green blood goo as you come down on one of its eye stalks, and you hear it scream in immense pain, just. And it comes to look at you, and it's just like, "Not wise, child. I'm coming for you." And it's going to make an attack. Just gonna roll D4 first. 4. Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Okay. Neat. That was in that one, so that's a 6 total.
Okay. As it's making its call, saying it's coming for you, child. What's up, Cirella?
I thought... No. Wait. Who's the halflings?
Who's the halflings?
Oh, never mind. Okay, sorry.
No, I can't reroll one.
Why?
Because she rolled a net 1, so she could reroll it too.
Nah, she's
I
the
thought
girl.
she was a halfling for half
Yeah.
a second. What?
Halfling for half a second?
Quarterly?
Is that different than a normal second?
It's a halfling second.
Yeah.
But no. So Gwen, as it's calling out, saying you're going to regret that, child. It's the tentacle stalk that you had seen it wiggling around, locks eyes with you, and flashing in your head, you see visions of yourself taking similarly a great axe coming in. You see it from the spectator's eyes, that great axe coming down, and you feel the same wounds happening to your arms as you feel the lacerations just exist. 2 lacerations pop up on your arms, and you take 16 necrotic damage.
Ouch. Okay. Still up, but yeah,
Still
that
up.
hurt.
As you take the damage, and again you see on like your biceps, your forearms, these just ruptures. You see the blood just start to spill down. Can you make a Constitution check for me?
Check or saving throw?
Constitution check. You already did a saving throw for the damage. Unfortunately, you failed.
Son of a... Okay, that's better. 10.
10. When you see these visceral these lacerations pop up on you, you see that the blood is like leaking through and coming through, but you believe yourself to be stronger than this. That what you're seeing in front of you isn't totally true. The wounds feel real, but you're not sure that the blood is real.
Weird. Okay.
Nevira,
Can I still do a bonus? Never mind. It's not my turn. Sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, it's not your turn.
Yeah. Sorry.
Nevira, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep shooting this fucker. Is it distracted again?
I distracted.
Language.
Probably. I mean, it has multiple enemies of its enemies in front of him. So you're
More
going to be
sneak attacks.
okay. So you're going to be shooting through Gwen and Cirella. Cirella is paralyzed, and you're shooting through Gwen.
I'm gonna move a little bit,
Okay.
so I don't have to do all that shit. Boop. Okay. This way. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna shoot.
Now you're going to shoot.
Sneak attack.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, Ignore that 3.
I don't have any pulled up, so I have to rely on whatever you guys say.
Oof. Okay. 9.
Hold on. Doot. Because you guys keep using like these rolls instead. Let me see if I can pull up the game log. So okay, so I see the game log now. Cool. So you rolled a 9. So
Yeah.
As this creature, you see it just laying waste essentially to your friends. You see Gwen's arms just light up in this crimson red as it starts to turn her clothes into that color as well. You try to make your way around, going through the stalks of the different mushrooms, and you see the you see the spectator just looking for any of its food, ready to chomp down on anything as it looks to be ready to feast. You ready your crossbow and you fire. It's unfortunately its flailing tentacles. You sail right past one of them and pings off of the rock wall behind it. Tom? Or, sorry, Nevira, do you have anything else you can do?
No, I don't. I can't do anything else.
Okay. Tom, it is your turn. So you don't see any of this happening. You just hear all of these fighting things happening, thinking that your team is hopefully in the win.
Yeah, Dawnbringer, how's it going? How's it look?
I would say probably not great. Looks to be like Gwen has taken quite a spill, literally and figuratively.
You think we should get in there?
If you're getting in there, I mean, we're going to be being very careful about it.
True. How about this? You're awesome and cool, and you're the sun's fury or whatever. Are you like, you think you can murder this thing for me?
I need a hand to wield me.
Well, right, but you know, if I hit it with you, are you gonna like fuck it up?
I'm sure I would definitely fuck shit up. Say, is there
Cool,
anything that you can do with any of your bardic words before rushing in?
Any of my what?
Are there any of your bardic inspirations or bardic words you can throw before rushing in?
Probably. What do we got here? Wait, what was it? Bardic inspiration's a bonus action. You can't take bonus actions before normal actions, right?
You can.
You can? Okay.
Bonus action dash and then.
Oh, okay. Hey, Gwen. Be less shaky. I believe in you. All right, I'm throwing you bardic inspiration.
Thank you for the words of wisdom.
No problem. I got you. Okay. How am I gonna stumble my way over there?
Were you gonna do something to Cirella?
I am debating whether I want to swing at it or if I want to try and heal Cirella and hide behind her.
So you have to be able to see, or you can touch Cirella to try and heal her. Otherwise, without seeing her, I don't believe you can cast your deal. Calling out a bardic inspiration is just you're saying, "Hey, I'm casting this out to Gwen," so you don't have to see Gwen necessarily. Gwen just has to hear you.
Right. So I'm wondering, of the act of traversing over to either of them, how is this going to work? Is it any different than I'm going to stumble in that direction and the sword's going to help guide me?
It'd be stumbling. So I would say take about 10 feet off of your movement as you stumbling around and Dawnbringer trying to direct you which way to go. So kind of like normally if you're blindfolded and your eyes are closed, you steadily drift off to one direction. You never really walk straight forward.
Makes sense. Okay, so I can go 15 feet. So I can go right next to Gruk, but I just don't think that's within touching range of Cirella.
No, you'd be able to touch Gruk and stool.
Unless I can boop her with a sword.
I thought he was holding me.
Yeah,
Is he not? Or like grappling me?
Gruk is holding, so technically like they're in the same space. Just it's hard to have overlap.
Okay, then I'm gonna go.
If he's next to Gruk, then he's next to Cirella.
Yeah, I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna reach out and touch space or faith or whatever that song is, and cast Lesser Restoration to touch a creature can end either one disease or one condition. Condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. So I could probably actually heal myself, but fuck that. Here you go, Cirella. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's only once a day, and I completely forgot that blinded was on that list. So, all right, here you go, Cirella. I'll keep being blind.
Unblind yourself.
So we're gonna take a tea for the battle real quick. So here's the thing. I have all of these things, and I might not have every bit of knowledge about what you guys have, but it baffles me when something like that is just
hilarious.
like, oh, hey, I have lesser restoration, and there's like so many things that can fix. So many things.
Why wouldn't you just heal yourself?
Because it's more fun to stay blind.
Well, it's not helpful when you're almost fireballed the whole team.
He thought about
That's
it. He thought
fair.
about it.
All right, fine. I will make myself not blind.
Great.
What happened?
He
So I have this lesser restoration power that's given to me from Dawnbringer, right? And it can be used once a day. And I'm like, cool, paralyzed, poisoned. We've already fixed those things before. That's neat. And I was just reading the thing, and fucking blinded is one of the conditions that he can heal that's on the list.
Restoration can
So
also
he's
do
been able to
something.
heal himself this whole time.
What were you saying, Caleb?
I said, so I was like, restoration can also do something else for another member of the party too.
I could make her not shaky. I mean, she's capable.
Well, you could have made her
You're
unshaky
fine.
last time. You could have unblinded yourself this time.
True. Well, so like, I guess the reasoning here is that Gwen is still capable while shaky. She's not completely useless. So, considering I'm completely useless while I'm blind, I'm gonna
blind
go
as
ahead.
I mean, completely useless
Unblind
with
myself.
vision too.
Right, but we're not going to talk about that. So, okay, let me think about this for a second. So, movement and then the action of like healing and stuff are two different things. So, I think I'm still going to do the same thing and move right over here and hide behind Gruk, but I am now going to
Cast
unblind
sight on
myself.
yourself. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So
I'm good at this game.
for the lesser restoration, I believe it's just an action. I don't think it's a concentration.
Yeah, it's just an action.
Okay. So so you do cast it on yourself?
Yep. Boop. I'm back.
Boop. You know what? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of looking around for you. I'm sorry, old chap. Kazam! And gift of vision.
Oh shit! You could have done that the whole time, Dawnbringer.
There's a spectator in front of us. Oh no!
Oh no! There's a spectator in front of us.
Do you see it?
I can totally see it from the power that you have that you haven't talked about in the past like 6 hours.
Listen, I've been very tired.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
Also, I'm not in charge of my own moveset. I'm like a Pokemon.
What's a Pokemon?
The fuck is a
From
Pokemon?
before times.
Yeah.
I've been a sword for a long time.
Thanks, Dawnbringer, for that very convenient power.
Dawnbringer.
Is that just what he's gonna say now?
Dawnbringer.
Dawnbringer. He evolved from like a knife into like a sword, and then he's gonna turn into like a cloudbuster sword.
If you give him an electric stone, he doesn't have to evolve ever. Whatever
there you
the
go.
fuck you have to give Pikachu.
Everstone, I think is what it was called. Anywho. All right.
Imagine
I'm still gonna
stunting
go-
the growth of your child. Fucking not me.
Well, I stunt the growth of my child because I don't believe in evolution. Duh. These are recorded. I hope people don't take me serious. Anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and hide right behind Gruk, who's not by hide I mean just stand behind. I'm not actually trying to hide. I have thrown the bonus action of Bardic Inspiration to Shaky Shake Girl, moved over there, stopped myself from being blind, and now I'm gonna stand here.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. Cirella, you were still paralyzed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This would be why, like, in the last session that I played, I was, you think I'm useless now? Fuck, dude. Every single combat we got into, I immediately got, like, knocked down or on death's door or actively removed myself from the fight in, like, 5 or 6 different combat times, so.
I'm not...
Anywho.
I'm actively fighting you guys, but not fully, so...
Hey, remind me again, how many turns is it for 1 minute? Is it 6?
10.
10.
10. Okay.
Every round is 6 seconds.
That's okay. That's right. Okay.
Yep. Every round is 6 seconds, and then in the RP side of things, time doesn't matter until the DM decides it does.
Bullshit.
Okay, fine. I will get a timer.
And
You
now I
will
feel
regret
bad.
everything I do now. It is now Gwen's turn.
Okay.
I feel
Gwen
fat
from
now.
behind. What's up?
I feel fat. I finished a whole bag of chips.
Nice.
Well.
Don't throw up.
Please don't.
Gwen from behind you. You just see this like flash of bright light, and Tom just going, ah!
I'll be yelling the whole time.
Hey man, the sword didn't tell me. I'm not expected to remember what a centuries old sword can do all the time.
Dawnbringer.
I'm one person. That's just his defense when he's like doesn't have anything to justify. Just Dawnbringer.
I can't say bad at you, Dogburger. That was too cute. Okay.
Try,
We
look
can't
at his
hear
little
Dawnbringer.
face. Pull up his face
Yeah,
and
you
tell me
can't
that
hear
you can stay
Dawnbringer.
mad at that face.
You can't
None
hear
of us can hear
Dawnbringer.
Dawnbringer. That's the
Alright.
sad part.
How can you stay mad at that? Come on. You know how much time I spent on that?
Too much. But Gwen, it is your
Rip
turn.
ass.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Does someone just...
Who ripped ass?
I think. No, did you just walk over to the other side of your room, rip ass, and then come back?
No, I closed my door.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You jackass.
Yeah, we thought that you were
Sounded
just
like
like. I thought that you were just farting out the door so that it's not your problem anymore, and then just coming back.
You
No,
didn't
if
just
I needed
fart.
to fart, I would mute myself.
Okay.
okay.
Gwen?
Anyway.
I'm gonna try to hit it again.
You're trying to hit it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember that I inspired
So,
you.
so you saw your arms just, and you feel yourself like getting warm and sticky with your blood as this has happened after you had released your previous relenting blow onto this creature.
Sick. That's a 7.
So as you go to swing, you feel yourself start to be a little bit more feebled as the sight of your
time
blood
out.
and the structure. Do you mean to pause?
I was going to say, remember that you're inspired by me because I'm such an inspirational person, so you can use that if you want.
Can I use it now, or is it too late?
You can
You're
use
supposed to use it
anywhere within the
before
next.
before I say anything.
Oh.
I'll allow it though, but you said you rolled a 7.
Yeah.
I would probably not advise you to.
Okay.
Yeah, because there would be no way that the total roll can come up high enough to be able to hit it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So without me telling you, I would advise you not to. But you can do whatever you
Okay.
want.
Then I will not.
So you continue to see your arms as it starts to distract you a little bit as your famed war hero. You see the blood enact on you, and you get flashes back to the Gauntlgrim war that you were in, and you swing at the spectator. And as you swing, you get flashes of the drow and dwarves you had seen on the field falling before you as you swing, and the flash goes away as quick as it came, and you miss the spectator entirely as its eye looks at you directly and it just stares into you. You feel it's like looking through you almost.
Gross.
Can you do anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action second wind.
Okay.
Just heal myself, hopefully.
Okay. How much do you go?
You roll D10. Oop, please don't fuck me over. Yay! 11.
11. Doo-doo.
Stay.
That's a pretty good roll.
Yay!
That's a pretty good roll. Okay, so you
I
do
am
that.
at 24 now. Thank God. Okay,
Yay!
and that's all I can do.
Gruk, it is your turn. So you're still holding on to Cirella, whose rigid body is just like holding. Cirella, you're holding onto a lance, right? How do you hold your lance?
I don't have my lance. I have a crossbow in hand.
Okay, how do you hold your crossbow? Did you
Well,
have it
like,
out whenever the spectator came down?
I mean, yeah, it's still. I haven't put it away since our last fight, so
Okay, so
yeah, it's kind of like a.
Well, I'm sorry. Are you holding a crossbow like this?
She is a contract killer.
Fuck it. I think your bolt might fall out, but I mean whatever. or actually, hold on. Is it a crossbow or a hand crossbow?
A hand crossbow.
Okay, so yeah, you can hold it like this. For Nevira, is it a hand crossbow or a crossbow?
It's a hand crossbow.
Okay, so yeah, hand still, crossbow fully.
Yeah, we're
would
not
be...
like this. We're.
Well, no, that'd be a bow.
No.
Crossbow would be.
Do the bolts in a crossbow just literally like lay in there? There's no like locking mechanism to lock it into like the groove that it fires out of?
If you were to flip it upside down, it would fall out.
Yeah.
Interesting. We should go back.
Could be wrong, but
like
I mean,
6 centuries and get better crossbow bolt design. We can
Okay.
engineer that.
tell you what, how about we all go out for archery one time after this? That'd be fun. Grok,
That'd
your
be really
turn.
fun.
All right. Is it possible to maybe switch places with Cirella?
Yeah, you can step in front of her.
Okay. I just want to switch places with her so that way.
Yep.
Just tip her over.
Proper heal.
Move. All right. I moved you, so now you are looking at the beholder, and the beholder, as you step in front of it, is just.
I've never tasted green meat before.
Thrilling.
Green eggs and ham.
All right.
This green ham comes with a side of mushrooms.
Okay. I'm going to.
I think that went over a lot of people's heads just there.
I'm
I
just imagining it.
at Courtney's face.
Yeah, I'm just imagining like a garnish on top.
Grok, what are you doing?
Getting my good dice out.
Gotcha.
You know, my totally not loaded ones.
I mean,
Hey guys, I think I might have a suggestion.
It's a
You-
suggestion.
'Cause I
Gonna-
can still talk like mind link kind of with them, right?
yeah,
Like,
you can
it's
still
not-
think.
Fuck yeah. What if we gave him a piggly mushroom? Whatever that thing's
Piggly
called.
Wiggly mushroom?
Make him
Yeah.
small?
Make him tiny.
Oh,
We
that's a
could-
good idea.
You want to try feeding that thing though?
I
mean,
have a mage
can't
hand.
right now because I'm paralyzed, but
I
I
like
have a
my
mage
hand.
hand. I can scoop it into his mouth.
There we
Oh,
go.
Grok.
Or you could just load the mushroom into one of your crossbows and then just shoot it.
True.
and pray it hits.
Grok.
Grok, what you
Sorry.
doing?
I'm going to attack the spectator.
Go for it.
Does a 21 hit.
21 hits.
Cool. That'll be that amount of damage. That's cool. 5 damage there. And then I'm gonna action surge. And I will actually use one of my maneuvers, my superiority dice. Couldn't say that word for a second. And
Yeah.
I will do the maneuver of Commander's Strike. When you take the attack action on your turn, you can forego one of your attacks and use a bonus action to direct an ally that can see or hear you to strike using its reaction, adding the superiority die to the damage roll. So, Gwen, do you have your reaction?
What reaction?
Did
Yeah,
you,
I
can,
should have,
you
yeah.
just take a reaction?
Oh yeah, I think so. I
Yeah,
do
you've
one last-
not had a reaction since your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you make an attack for me? As you would normally do.
All right. Hopefully it doesn't screw me over. Okay. 13.
Do you have a plus to hit? Or is
Hey,
that already
Bardic
included? It
Inspiration.
already includes that to hit.
Bardic inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration.
I don't use a killer.
I've not
Be
said
nice.
what the result was yet, so yes, you can use Bardic Inspiration up until you know the result of your roll.
Okay, I'm gonna add that now. Caleb, don't say anything. Well, now it's a 15.
Okay,
Does that hit?
it does.
Yeah.
Yay!
All right. Roll your damage, and then I will roll the superiority dice because it also adds to the damage roll.
Jeepers Christmassy Christ.
11.
Fuck yeah.
Yay!
Oh no.
Let's just fucking murk it.
Oh no.
Why?
What'd you get? What, get a 1? 2 2.
Yeah,
A
Whoa.
2? Oh no,
You
a
got
1.
a 1.
1.
1 for damage.
So 12 damage total.
Okay. So, Gruk, what are you attacking with?
Oh no.
I'm attacking with Glugglugog's grandfather's harpoon.
Okay, so a spear.
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I'm like, do you guys want to act out as you beat this thing? By the way, you do kill it, so you can describe to me how you choose to kill it,
Yay!
Yay.
or I'll take over.
All right, so I stab it and I'm like, ja! And then I'm like, it's still stuck in it, so I'm like, Gwen, get it!
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah!
Riveting detail.
Tiny.
So, we're hacking. I stab it in the eye, and then Gwen hacks one of its other tentacles.
Tentacles?
Tentacles.
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 I don't think it's coming from its taint.
if it has one, does it have one?
What if
you can roll medicine?
if it's all torso and they're all dangling from the bottom, wouldn't it be all taint on the bottom?
All right, I got 12.
Hey, Mr. DM.
Yeah.
Now that he's dead, am I unparalyzed?
Yes. Yeah.
Yay!
Well, it's not been a full minute, has it?
Wow, Cirella, you were so much help.
Roughly after, it'd be like a couple seconds after you guys' fight, because it was already round 3. Yeah, round 3. So that's already been 18 seconds. It's just a quick flash into your head, and I didn't even do the max amount of things that the spectator could do.
Oh yeah, I know.
Timnar was like, yeah, you could have done it to 2 people at a time. And I'm like, yeah, I could have.
Yeah.
Again, I'm on your side for a little bit. Once you guys hit 4, I'll turn it over.
You'll be like, all right, time to die.
Not to die. I mean, one of you already almost died. But okay, so you guys acted out how you murder this thing. So you impale this thing, you slice this thing, and so the spectator falls over dead. And so it is going to be dead before you. So the only things you have in front of you now are that pathway up, and you can see up to the obelisk, and that previously the Darrow, the Gruk that you had seen that had just been kind of doing its own thing. Here, hold on. Let me actually dynamic lighting. To draw.
Is there anything on this spectator?
No, there'd be nothing on the spectator.
Can we take one of its eyeballs?
No.
No.
Can I do I don't know, some sort of, can I do like a medicine check to see if there's anything just interesting or noteworthy about it that would be worth taking?
I think maybe a tooth.
Nothing is available to the spectator that'd be worth taking.
Hey, Dawnbringer, you want to stab this just for shits and giggles?
I guess it seems rather gruesome to be going along with that. I mean, it doesn't really exactly feel with what I do.
That's fair. You know what? You're right. That's not very honorous or valorous. So
no,
yeah,
that's not exactly what I would love to do.
Let's not do it then.
Okay, thank you.
Wow, Tom Bardy actually thinking rationally for once. Good job.
For once.
Where'd he go?
When I actually sit there and devote more than 4 brain cells, I like to think
The guy by the bridge is gone.
So what were the 4 brain cells doing when you were thinking about that fireball?
By the bridge.
And they were in the you know those
He was
gifs
by the
of,
bridge.
yeah.
Oh,
So
I
you
can't
know
see that.
Macarena. So like they're all brain cells except for the one that was like fireball big fire was like in the background doing the Macarena.
So you guys still have the rest of this room to explore, by the way, rather than standing around from where you were at. And then Nevira is pointing out rather noticeably to you guys that there appears to be someone missing.
Do you want to go find him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nevira, can you use your Viet Cong powers to like get up there on top of the bridge and then see if
My what?
like you're in the trees.
Do you want me to go forward?
No, I don't need you.
I was wondering if you could get like a heighted get up there on the wherever to get
Oof,
a
damn it.
better look as to where things are at.
I still don't see anybody.
He's gone now, Cirella.
Well,
Nevira, how did you
We
get all the
had
way
to
over
fight
there?
a creature. I'm trying to get to this stupid. Trying to get to this.
So anywhere that you see like the rocky patterns, those are going to be walls, and if you're trying to climb up those kind of like rocky things, it's going to be a check to climb up them. Otherwise, you have to walk around.
Well, I can't see.
So
Well,
are
you're
you
not supposed to.
are you saying that like we can just freely explore this room right now?
But like with my powers, I can't get to this mushroom.
You didn't tell me that you're trying to use your powers.
That's what I was trying to do.
Okay. Well, if you're using your powers, everyone else has to pause for a minute while you go into another realm, essentially.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, so you're trying to like
You just wouldn't
look
let
up
me
at the
do
top.
it.
You're trying to look up at the top.
I'm trying to get to that mushroom by the building. There we go.
This one.
No, that's where I was.
Hold.
Where I just
that
had
one.
my.
Okay, you're trying to get to this
Yeah,
one.
that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one I was trying to get to for the last like 5 minutes.
So everyone else, from your perspective, you just see Nevira meld into the floor essentially as she disappears, and you can hear her voice calling out from the top. Nevira, do you see anything?
What?
Do you see anything up there, Nevira? You can call out to your friends.
No, I mean I see the tower right next to me. There's a bunch of staircases everywhere. I'm trying to fucking see. I don't see the guy anymore though.
You don't see the guy?
No, Tom, I don't.
Do you see anything?
Nothing of importance. I don't
Does
think.
does that sound like I'm yelling from across the room at all?
A little bit.
Eh.
Okay.
No, don't see anything.
So do we see the egg yet?
Oh yeah, do I see the egg?
Nevira, well, I mean, yeah. You from your character, do you see the egg where you're at?
I don't know
Yes,
where
you
I'm
should be able to
looking,
see the egg over here.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
Yeah,
Is it red? Is it red?
It's not. It's brown.
Shut up.
That's the wrong egg. Moving on.
It wasn't wrong.
Wait, hang on. Ciara, since you're red, you should go in there and just fill in the egg with red.
Cirella?
I'm red.
That's what I'm saying.
It's me.
Yeah.
You said Sierra.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, dude.
I see Cirilla and Ciara in my mind in front of me, and they're the same thing.
I
Yes,
mean,
I see
Gwen
the
is
egg.
technically like dripping. Her arms were covered in those lacerations. She's still not rather sure or not those are all real.
Can I do a medicine check on her?
You absolutely can.
Oh. That's a 9. It's
9.
not going to go very far.
So after the battle, being paralyzed, you believe you had seen her arms get cut up immensely, and after she had emerged from the battle and you feel yourself start to shake everything off, you can see that she has cuts, but nowhere near the amount that you had seen previous.
Okay. So you just have a little bit of cuts.
I have some boo-boos, but it's okay.
Guys, I see the egg.
I don't have anything to...
Whoever the fuck.
Oh, it's red now.
To me. It's me. It's red. I spent at least 20 seconds on that. Come on.
I hate you.
What's in...
Nevira, can you
so-
give me a perception while you're up there?
Do it.
Perception check, just to check.
Yep, just to check.
Okay.
You see nothing additional.
Yeah.
Being closer up to the obelisk, you can see that this is essentially like emanating a kind of like hum about it, and you can see that there's like cracks that exist inside of it, and that's pretty much all you can see for where you're at through the mushrooms. Are you trying to step out of the mushroom?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get out of there.
Okay, so you step out of
Just
the mushroom.
because once I always kind of fright. Once you step out of the mushroom, you have to. Once you get into the tree, you have to step out.
Yep. So you stepped out, and so now you can see it just a little bit more from there.
Guys, the towers is humming.
Yeah, it's humming.
Are we allowed to just move our characters and trot them on up there?
Um,
Or whatever path we have to take to get there.
Here, we can go ahead and move you guys over to here. So as you guys start making your way up there, Nevira, you're going to be staying up there, taking a look at this monolith. And so everyone else, you guys should be able to, can the rest of you give me perception?
Where'd you guys go?
Looking up at the monolith.
15.
15. Being up at the monolith, Tom, with your newfound sight, you see that Dara that was previously up there before hiding along the side of the back of the monolith away from Nevira with its back turned to you.
I gotta.
Are we still all connected via stool?
Yep.
All right, I want to think to her. Oh shit, guys! I see him. I see the guy. Nevira, he's near you. You can't see him from where you're at. I think we should try and sneak up on him and get to him and stop him from doing whatever he's doing. Like, let's just run up and just fucking grab him and see if we can't stop him.
Should I go on the right side of the obelisk or the left side? Because I can't
Which
see.
way is he?
I can't see you guys. I can't see anybody.
Hey, DM. Which way is he? If she were to, is he directly opposite of her, or is he one side closer to her?
DM can't help in this one.
You told me that I see where he is.
You see this little creature up here, yeah.
I can't see him on my screen right now.
That's
Oh,
a
you can't?
creature.
Oh wait, that's a creature. That's not the rock.
I thought it was a rock too.
Oh,
it
so it's like
blends
really
real
grayed
well
out.
in there.
I'm sorry.
I
well,
can't
I mean,
see him,
well,
but-
I mean that would technically play into this character's thing. I apologize. Yes, this is a creature right here.
Okay.
Here, let me see if I can do something to try and help.
Oh, you're okay. I
You
mean,
can fill him in with red.
no, just put a white background on there.
No.
Maybe.
Does that help?
I don't even know what you did.
I put a red square. Oh, did you guys not see the red square? Shit.
Nope.
Nope.
There. Do you see it?
Nope.
Nope.
Hang
It's
on, hang
fine.
on,
I know where he is now.
Do you see him
Oh,
now?
I
Hang on,
see
I
it
got
now.
this.
Okay.
Yep,
I
it's there
can't
now.
see anything, but I have an idea of where he is.
No.
I'm doing the
Please,
YouTuber arrows. There we
please,
go.
please actually stop. You fucker.
It's there. There's a red square there now.
Yeah,
For you.
no, I see
Okay.
him now.
That is just to
okay,
visually
so,
help.
I was trying to get to your YouTube thumbnail with no effort, right?
Goodness
Just
gracious.
yeah, blur it out, put it way in the background, circle it with arrows, and point them all to it. Okay. Yeah. So he is on the corner that is nearest to us, which is like the not the direct opposite corner from the bridge, but like close to it. So I would try and sneak around and just grab him. He's not. Didn't you say he's not looking at her right now?
No, he's not. He's not looking at you. Or this creature's not looking at you. It's trying to hide away from Nevira, so it has its back to you, and it does not recognize that you guys have started coming along this back way.
Has his back to me. Okay.
Yes.
So Nevira, yeah, it's looking towards you. So I would actually probably sneak around. I don't remember which way you are. I would sneak around.
Which
The
direction
opposite.
or other one?
I would go clockwise.
Okay.
If I were you.
I'm gonna ready my bow, kind of, and then sneak my way. Oops, shit. Sneak my way over.
I'm assuming the JPEG of the guy is not the direct correlation to which way he's facing.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it look like I know what a
So-
JPEG is?
So as you start sneaking your way over there, Nevira, can you roll sneak for me?
Sneak.
Yes.
You mean
Nevira,
stealth?
Stealth.
Nevira, I would recommend that you just grab him. I wouldn't even bother trying to shoot him point blank.
No, I
That's
wasn't
me.
planning on shooting him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 18.
18. Okay.
Yeah.
Lucky. So as you start making your way over there, you see like this hand grabbing onto the obelisk from the corner that you're at, and you can feel that there's like a shifting of the rocks of where this creature is like looking, trying to fervently look around to see where you guys may have gone. It doesn't recognize that you're sneaking up on top of it. So you are essentially right on top of this creature, and it has not recognized you just yet with how stealthy you're being.
I'm gonna.
No, you're fine. Go ahead. I was just
Okay.
going to be talking. You can hear it's like whispering things underneath its breath, but you're not able to fully understand or translate what it is saying.
Okay, I'm gonna keep my crossbow bolt up to its head and say, "Hey, buddy, what you doing?"
Do I have this creature? Hold on. I do
It's
not.
Rattle 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Here, hold on. I have to add the creature thing. So Nevira, as you start skulking around, you put your bolt to this creature's head, and it immediately like stops talking, and you can see its head slowly turn back to you. This creature is kind of disheveled, wearing some rather ratty garb, and is holding on to a book inside of its hand as it tries to quickly tuck itself back in to hide underneath its cloak, hiding its arms, and just looks at you and goes, "Hello."
Hi. What you doing here?
Same thing as you, we're friends here, aren't we?
I don't know you yet, so no.
Well, it's nice to meet you too, Nevira.
I'm gonna assume
I'm
you heard that
sorry.
other people hear my name and not assume you just know my name naturally.
You can think whatever you like. I believe it'd be both of our best efforts if you guys do not hurt me.
Not hurting.
What's your name?
I'm sorry, is the peanut gallery talking from down there?
Come find me, bro.
No, there's no fighting. We're just wondering what you're doing here.
If there's no fighting, then why is there a crossbow to my head?
Precaution.
Precaution. You can see I've put down my arms. You can trust me.
There's no trust here.
If there's no need to trust.
I just want to know what you're doing here. With the tower.
The obelisk,
And
you
the
mean?
book.
Protecting the obelisk. See, there's something that we have going on here that, frankly, if you're not in the know, then we do not need you to be worrying much longer about what we have. And without you putting down the crossbow, I'm afraid I'm going to have to go ahead and take matters into my own hand as well. I'll give you one last chance.
I'll put the crossbow down.
Thank you,
No
darling.
need for that.
Your
We're
peanut
here for
gallery friends
something.
can stay down there as well. I see the sneaky one coming.
Stinky?
The sneaky, not stinky, although
Sneaky.
rather, all of you are rather wretched comparison.
She took a bath like the other day.
Taking 2 baths in a week.
Not to necessarily interrupt the conversation. Can I try and sneak towards the egg while they're talking?
Yeah, you can. So roll sneak, and this is gonna roll. It's gonna roll perception against you. It was.
Fuck. I got an 11.
You got an 11. It got a 19. So if you try sneaking, it's gonna recognize you moving as well. Same thing as Cirella. Cirella's not saying that she was sneaking along; it was just rather moving.
I was moving. I didn't care. I already said something. He already knew I was there, so.
She.
What's your name? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, the peanut gallery?
What is your name?
My name does not concern you at this moment, because clearly you are not a befriending of mine. Are you
I
here
wanna
for the
befriend
obelisk, or are you here for the egg? Because if you're here for the egg, then we might have 2 very different goals in mind.
What's your goal?
My goal is merely to be worried about the obelisk. The egg is of the gray ghosts doing. I don't have anything to do with them, and frankly, I'd rather them off my back.
We're here for the egg.
Please take it away from me. It offers nothing to me.
Okay. But
Great.
Grey Ghosts. One of the not families, but like groups of this town.
Yes, they have many of their own dealings here. However, again, we live in a rather mutual respect. They protect us, we protect them, we don't bother them, and they don't bother us. And frankly, with you coming in here and killing my pet, you're rather already walking a very fine line.
That was your thing?
Was.
Why is the obelisk so important?
We're still researching.
So you know nothing about this tower?
Not yet, however, my notes have been rather fortunate.
Can you tell me about it?
I can tell you nothing. Again, if you're here for the egg, you're here for the egg.
I'm just trying to get some more information.
And I'm not going to be giving you any.
What'd the cat
That's
roll?
not fun.
15? 15.
Nice.
Yep.
Good job, Primrose.
Yeah. This is my wild shape druid. She forgot how to shift back.
Shape back. She forgot how to shape back.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This conversation's beginning to bore me.
Well, you're not being very helpful. Now, are you?
I believe you'll find things be very helpful very soon. And for that, I bid you adieu.
And it's going to cast invisibility.
Again?
Wait, I got this.
You got this?
I feel so. Go ahead, roll the die, cat. No.
So are you doing something in reaction to it casting invisibility?
Yes. So, like, as soon as I see it cast invisibility,
So each of these stone walls is going to be 10 feet up. So this is 10, 20 feet up above you and 35 feet away.
Okay, does a...
That would be within 60 feet.
Okay. So Fairy Fire is a 20-foot cube. Is there a way that I could cast this to where it would hit the space of where he is and where, you know, theoretically he's moving away from Nevira without hitting Nevira herself?
I don't know. I don't know what the range of it is. If you're trying to cast it behind it.
The range of it is 60 feet, and it's in a 20-foot cube that it
60
hits
feet
all the
is
things.
pretty much going to be right where this creature is at, if my Pythagorean theorem is to be believed.
Okay. Hey, Nevira, back up.
What?
So you casting this as a reaction is all you're going to be able to do. You cannot make a call to Nevira at the same time of you casting this, trying to get her to come out of the way. If you're trying to cast it in enough time to this thing disappearing in the blink of an eye.
Okay. Yeah, no, then I'm just going to cast it, and if I get her in the crossfire, since it's concentration, I can just end it at some point. All right, yeah, I'm going to try and drop it on top of him.
Okay, go for it.
Where he was.
So
okay, so it
do?
is a... if it fails a Dex 13 saving throw, then
Dex
they
13?
get outlined in fire.
I'm going to keep using the metal dice because they've been good to me so far. And plus 2, 20.
Fuck. Okay, well, that didn't work.
So Nevira, go ahead and roll your Dex saving throw. Or
Uh-huh.
what was it? Dex what?
Dex 13.
But,
If a
but
rogue
was it?
can't
But
pass
was it a saving throw or what was it again?
Yeah, yes, it was
Yeah.
a saving throw. If a rogue can't pass a Dex 13 saving throw, then I'm just going to keep it on you.
19.
Okay, you're good.
Okay, so your fairy fire hits nothing, but this thing seemingly blinks out of existence. And so now you guys have nothing in front of you for where this creature may be.
It's still there.
Well, okay, hold on, damn.
Ma'am, I need you to hold on, okay?
Oh, are you doing something in reaction too?
No.
Oh, okay. So at that, this creature disappears.
Well, he was useless,
Pretty much.
except that we now know the egg is involved with the Grey Ghost faction, so maybe we
What?
can tell. What?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Keep going.
The Grey, we know the egg is involved with the Grey Ghosts, so we can let Thumber Chad know about that if need be. If not, no big deal.
Let's
Let's go get the egg.
Yeah, let's go run over there and secure the egg, and then see we can go from there if we need to worry about the obelisk.
Okay. By the way, you guys can probably ignore the D20 thing for right now, since there's not going to be any combat thing that's going to be happening for the moment. So it's all going to be
Roll 20.
going back. Yeah, roll 20. It's going to go back into roleplay for the minute. So you guys start making your way up here. You guys are making your way from these kind of carved in stones, walking through these mushrooms. As you can kind of see coming up here, that this area appears to be infused with this kind of like magical aura emanating from this obelisk as you start making your way toward the egg. And so as you make your way up, you see Nevira kind of just standing there in front of the obelisk across the wooden bridge as you guys start to surround this egg. The egg looks to be exactly what you would expect a dragon age to be, larger than what you would imagine a normal chicken egg to be, as this thing appears to be almost as tall as Gruk and Cirella's normal height, standing over Gwen, standing over Nevira, and standing over Tom.
What kind of check would it be on the tower if I wanted to check it out? Just one.
Arcana.
Okay.
Can I roll perception on the egg and the place that it's standing to see if there's anything weird going on with it?
Absolutely.
14
on
for the
Arcana.
tower.
And then Tom for your perception on the egg. Or investigation.
Dirty 20.
rather.
Investigation? Fuck.
I mean, On either of them, there appears to be nothing wrong with where the egg is at, and the egg appears to be intact.
Okay.
Nothing appears to be around the egg. Doesn't seem to. You don't get a feeling of anything weird about it, physically.
So, is there like, do we see any like exits or anything in this like room, like big enough for the egg to fit out of?
Only the entrance that you came in through.
Okay.
And I got nothing from the tower.
From the tower, you can feel that there is something that is like a living energy emanating from this tower on a 14, you said?
Mm-hmm.
You can see that there's cracks that are kind of look to be broken pieces of this tower, and there are other places where of this area, it looks like you can look into it and you can see like you're looking through this tower that like you're looking into something, but you can't quite wrap your head around what you're looking into.
Can I check it too?
You can.
If it's made of stone, can I check it?
You can first try to see if it's made of stone, but you still will be rolling Arcana.
Arcana, okay.
Me too,
Nice.
Arcana.
Yes, Arcana for both of you.
Okay.
I
So
got
I
a
thought you were
13.
by the egg.
You can start making your
was
way
moving
across the
around.
bridge. Yeah.
Don't matter.
Advantage because rock or nah? Just
Uh,
regular right
Yeah.
now?
regular.
Okay.
I wanna keep standing by the egg, by the way.
Okay, stay by the egg.
Also, Mr. DM said that I didn't have to look at this anymore, so I just kind of like moved my piece around so I could see shit, and then I closed it.
Yeah.
so.
You can move it around if you're wanting to take a look at the area. It just looked like a pretty map is all, with a bunch of fancy lights.
I got an 8 on an Arcana.
Your mind is struggling to understand looking inside of this obelisk. Like when you're looking at it, it's almost like something is inside of it, but you can't quite understand. It's like an illusion is playing on your head or on your eyes. Cirella, would you roll for your Arcana?
A 13.
13. You see about the same thing that Nevira had seen. Again, struggling to quite understand what's going on inside of this obelisk.
And there's like no like sounds or anything coming out of it, is there?
Just a very like soft hum that is coming from this. And that's what you see by looking at it. Is anyone trying to touch it?
I want to touch it.
Okay.
Hang on, before we
I
touch
want to
it.
touch it. No, I'm touching
Before,
it.
before
you
you're the
can't
toucher
stop
of
it.
things, I want to call Mr. Thimber Chad and let him know we found the egg and we have it.
I don't care about Mr. Thimberchad. I'm
Okay.
touching the damn.
As you're getting ready to call Mr. Thimberchad, so Cirella, as you touch it, you can kind of like feel that there's a weird liquid kind of a feel as you touch it, that the stone doesn't appear to be like or rather the obelisk doesn't appear to be as solid as you thought it was. And as you touch it, you are at the entrance to the room that you were in.
Oh, so like at the very like
Yeah, you
other
go back to
side?
the entrance that you just came into. So like as you touch it, you're gone.
I can't move myself that far. Hi guys.
Hi.
I'm just yelling from across the way.
Hello.
Hi, Thimber Chad. Your magnificence.
Have you found my egg?
Yes.
Excellent news, excellent news. Is everything intact? Everything okay? Is anyone hurt?
Nothing major. We believe that everything is fine with the egg. We are ready to grab it and, make our way back. There's also a big obelisk here that we feel like has some weird aliveness to it.
An obelisk. Interesting. You guys have found many things down here that exist in here that I don't believe any of us have heard reports of as of yet. I'll have to make sure that the scouts are reporting back truthfully. Otherwise, I feel that there may be something going on between our scouts.
Do you know of anything about this obelisk that we should be concerned of? Is there anything you want us to do with it?
I mean, if you can have it safely protected, I mean, we can send our researchers down there, but I mean, otherwise, I myself, I do not believe with how you were speaking, is that coming down to the area myself to get a glimpse of this would be rather hard.
Okay. Do you know of anything that would hinder our efforts to get the egg and make our way back to you?
hinder your efforts, I'm sorry.
I had just heard rumors that there was a coup, that there was unrest, that there was lots of things that may.
I would be very careful bringing about a dragon's egg through the town of Gracklestick.
Right. I just didn't know if you knew of anything, any information that you could give us would always be helpful.
I can send, I can send my I'm sorry, things have been rather hard up here. I can send some Keepers of the Flame to try and help escort you down there. However, again, I do not trust them, so if there's anything you can do to kind of maybe mask this egg, or if there's anything you could do to help inconvenience them from seeing it, that would be probably better.
Okay. Yeah, if you could send some keepers down here, that'd be helpful.
I'm afraid the keepers are not going to be able to make their way down there. They can only bring you as far as they dropped you off originally. I'm afraid I'm not sure where you are.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no, we'll figure it out. But yeah, if they could meet us at some point and escort us, it'd be helpful.
You can figure it out.
Yeah. Royal we. You're yeah, thank you.
Gwen, is everything okay down there?
Yeah, everything's fine. You got your egg.
Tom is not lying to me.
He's not lying.
From one blacksmith to another.
I understand.
I'm
There's
taking you
trust
at your
between
word.
us, and he is not lying.
Excellent.
Thank you for deigning to spare us a moment of your time, Your Excellency.
Please, anything in the safety of my child. Is
What's
the
his name?
child alive, or is it?
Is there a way to tell? Do I just shine a flashlight through it and see if it's moving?
You could probably do like a medicine check on it to see if the egg is okay. Just taking a look at the egg, you saw that there was no visible cracks or anything like that. You can take a look at the egg. You can roll a survival on the egg to see if you can probably pick anything about the egg. Anyone is also to make the same kind of rolls, or if they have reason to believe that they know anything to do with an egg.
I got an 11 on a medicine check.
I'm making my way back
And
to
on
them,
survival?
by the way.
Okay, so Cirella, you're making your way back up. You got an 11 on the survival, and what else?
I got an 11 on the medicine, and Gwen got a 10 on the survival.
You have reason to believe that this egg is pretty healthy. Not great that it's been so long without any heat, but it's okay at being down here.
You know what I have that generates heat? Never mind. So I was over here doing the math on if I cast a 9th level fireball from the necklace of fireballs and just chucked like all of them.
I'm sorry, what am I hearing about my child?
Your child is fine. We have reason to believe that your child is still alive and that nothing bad has happened to it, and it does not visually appear to have anything abnormal about it.
I hope it turns into me.
Me too. So, yeah, we'll try to get this back up to you as quickly as we can.
Alright, over and out. I will send them to the entrance of the tunnels, however. Like I said, you'll have to meet them there yourselves. Good luck.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
And he is gone.
I really wanted you to go bye.
Bye. No. Okay. So you guys got the egg. You guys have reason to believe everything is okay. And that one creature had disappeared, turned invisible, and had left here. Yeah, that is where you guys are at.
Question, do I have to see a tree to transport to it?
You do not have to see a tree to transport to it. No. You get this.
It has to be 500 feet.
Yeah. You get, like, you would be able to, like, feel the existence of things within that radius.
Can I bring things along with me?
No.
Damn.
Good try, but no.
That was my only thought.
Hi guys, I'm back.
Hi.
Can I wonder if we mush a small mushroom into the egg, if that would...
That would mean you would have to crack it open.
No, I just meant smush it into the surface and see if it does anything.
Like squish the mushroom, like make it like a paste kind of thing, and then like smear it on the egg.
Slather it up.
Not like crack the egg. No, God, no, we're not doing that.
Because my idea is that if we can get it small enough to be able to realistically conceal it, if we ever get searched, then I can just draw 2 more googly eyes on it, and I'll be like, "This is Dwayne, and this is Johnson, my 2 pet rocks."
It only gives it. It only can get small once. It can't get small twice.
Right. I have a small rock and then like a bigger red one that I've just painted red and happens to be an orb.
Hey,
The current size of it is 4 foot by 3 foot.
It's taller than me,
Pretty big.
Tom.
what happens if you would hold on to it, Gruk, and put it in something very small?
We can't
The
fit
bag
it
of
in the
holding.
bag of holding.
It would have to fit in the bag of holding.
Yeah, the tea bag of holding, which is about the size of your palm.
We could always, if
But
we
if
can,
we- Oh, you go ahead.
if we manage to shrink the egg down or just be good with the way that we pack things, we could stick it under our shirt and one of us could act like we're pregnant and go from there.
Huh.
Well, Gwen already has 1 child, so.
True. I got a peanut butter pack.
All right. I'll pause for a minute while we all brainstorm real quick because I also have to go get water. And we're back.
Hi, back. I'm Matt. Ha ha ha. You can cut that part out if you want.
Please do.
I don't have the ability to do that, so that's in there.
And we're
No, that's
back.
fine.
So you guys are still
Hey.
trying to think about what to do with the egg?
Hi, guys.
Cyril's back.
I'm back. I got teleported all the way to the front. Not all
Well-
the way to the front, but to this room front. That was fun.
Yeah, let's think about what we've seen and like what we can realistically do. So I think we want to find out stuff about the obelisk. We want to think about other places that we've seen, and I think for at least an immediate goal of moving the egg, if it turns out that we can realistically repeatably make it to where you touch the obelisk and you teleport to the beginning of the room, that would save us 30 seconds of dragging it down a hill. But that's later.
Well, somebody else needs to do a better arcana check.
Okay. Hey, Gwen, since you and me are the ones that are gonna get like murdered in the night if we fuck this up with the egg, I think 1 or 2 of us should always be standing by it. Not that I distrust anybody here necessarily, but
I'm with you.
Obviously, you do.
well, if I'm being honest, I ain't giving this shit over to Cirella because she'll probably just eat it for shits and giggles.
I'm standing right by the egg. What am I going to do with it? It's bigger than me. I can't even pick the damn thing up.
Not you. He said me. Not
I know, but
Okay, I'm gonna roll an Arcana check on the obelisk, and I got a 17.
17?
nice.
Okay. As you are taking a look at this and trying to get a better understanding of the obelisk, you can look into it and you can see that it looks like something is living inside of it, that the world seems to like expand inside of it, like an illusion on your eyes. It looks like it's deeper inside than it is on the outside for what you can physically see. When you're looking in it, you can see that there are things that are like darting back and forth, like dark purple dots, just jittering around in there, living on and bouncing off of each other. And you see them like blink into existence in like different spots as it's moving along.
I wonder if we can ask it to transport us to place.
So let me make sure I got this right. Bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, has a weird alive feeling to it, has weird purple dots that are blinking in and out of existence.
Yes.
Anything else?
That is about all you can really get. From what you had seen earlier, Cirella had touched it and blinked out of existence and appeared at the front of the tunnel. You get a strong feeling that you could potentially do something more to control it, but it might require spending something to do so. You don't have a full grasp of it just yet.
Can I pick I want to pick like a stick or a rock or something off the ground and
Just bolt it at it?
like lightly toss it at it.
Okay, so you toss a rock and it goes away. You don't hear anything or hear any echoes of anything landing anywhere in your room.
Were you thinking a place when you hit through it?
Yeah, hang on. Let me try again. Let me actually think of a place.
Okay. Where are you thinking?
Somewhere near so we can actually try and tell if that's the right thing.
Okay, all right. Then I'm going to throw two of them. All right. So the first one I'm going to think of and throw and lightly toss is, a little bit down the ramp away from us, but clearly within hearing distance, and I want to lightly toss that. And then the second one, I want to pick one up and just fucking chuck it as hard as I can, and I'm going to think of that asshole guard that was in front of the temple and right behind her head when I think of that.
Okay. For the first one, as you lightly toss, you hear a little of something kind of like rolling down on the runway, and the second one, you hear nothing.
Okay.
So
I hope she just gets brained out of nowhere in the middle of. But I don't hang on. I don't want to say that out loud because I don't want Mr. Dawnbringer to think that I was doing any of that.
But you thought it.
Fuck,
he
you're
knows
right.
what you're thinking.
Okay,
yeah.
so we can use the tower to get the egg back, possibly?
Yes, but before we actually just jump in balls deep, let's actually make sure that it's going to make work
Hey,
for some of the others.
why don't we do it this way? Which is going to sound really silly, but both of Gwen and Tom have the little brooch thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't one of you guys think about going to see Thimperchad, jump on in, and then radio us if you're there, and then if not, well, then we'll have to find you, obviously, but, it is a thought.
That's actually a really smart idea, and I don't know why I didn't think of that.
The rocks were the safer. No, the rocks were a safer option at the beginning.
Yeah.
I appreciate
I went
Okay.
through it already. It's fine.
Caleb in his head is just like, this isn't even a puzzle.
You're special.
No, I mean
Cirella.
it's a mild puzzle in terms of like what you guys are doing. I have to modify some things because it's like, you guys don't. I can't say anything, but no. What I'm getting to is I'm like very much appreciating the things that I've given you and not even thinking about how they could be used to be solved. Random ass things like this. So that coming from Cirella, I'm like, oh my heart.
Okay, Gwen, since Thimperchad is not thinks that I'm lying to him all the time, do you want to go first? Because he's probably less likely to roast you, and then if it actually works, then I'll follow through with the egg.
Yeah, I don't know. My only thought right now is what if it doesn't work and I end up somewhere really bad?
Who's got more health? Although I don't know if they even know that either, but
I mean, I'm 24, so
How about this? Why don't we take a couple more good old college tries of trying to ensure of like, I want to go 10 feet that way, and I want to go, yeah.
hey, what if we like get Thimperchad back on your radio thing and then be like, hey, I'm gonna drop a rock right in front of you and let me know if you see it.
That's a good idea.
okay, yeah, that would feel better.
Hey, Thimber Gigachad.
Okay, this has got to be like the last time.
I believe we have a way
Did
to.
something happen to the egg on the way here? Last I heard, everything was okay, and you calling me after saying everything's okay makes me think that things are not okay.
I believe we have a way to teleport the egg to you, but we need to verify this.
Really?
Yes. So I believe that this obelisk will allow us to transport things if we think of the destination. So, are you currently
Are
in
you
the
telling
heart
me
of the
that you
forge?
have like an interplanar teleportation that exists in the heart of my city that I'm unaware of?
That's what it sounds like.
This is very dangerous.
It sure is. So, are you in the heart of the forge right now?
I'm currently making my rounds. I mean, if I need to be going back to my chambers.
How about this? Where are you right now?
I'm currently in the middle of Grapplesug, and I'm lighting up the forges for John.
Have we been there before, Gwen?
I don't know a John, but we've been in the middle of Cracklestuck.
John just moved in.
John just moved in. I should bring him a nice wine and cheese basket. Okay. Hey, DM, have we been to where he's at before?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you could transport back to his horde.
Yes,
area.
but so Thimbertad, what we're trying to do is we would want to, before we try and send your egg through, we would like to see if we can send like a rock or something similar like that to you to verify that it does in fact work the way we think it does.
I can make a presence somewhere else in the city. Is there somewhere else you'd like me to make a presence to? I can deviate from where I'm at.
Yeah, I mean, how close are you to the bazaar?
Right across the wall.
You want a big red dragon in the middle of the
Wait.
bazaar?
Right by the wall?
The wall spans very far, so the bazaar is quite large as well.
All right, Gwen, back me up here because I'm writing things down.
It'd probably be better to get somewhere safe.
And discreet.
Yeah.
Are you dropping my egg?
No.
Not right now, no. We're trying to drop a rock.
We're not gonna drop the egg.
I hear screaming in the background from your pins.
I just get close to Cirella. She said we're not gonna drop the egg. We're trying to test.
I can make my way back to my chambers if so need be. The forges might be mad at me for the day.
Well, we are trying to get your child to you in a very swift and safe manner. So we would like to test that this rock works, and then it would come directly to you in your hold, safely next to you before we do anything.
All right, if you can give me 5 minutes, and you hear from. Hold on.
You hear from there. You hear. Like the beating of heavy wings as Thimberchad begins to take off. Tom, you notably think that the amount of wing flappings is quite a lot for a dragon.
He's sitting there working those tiny ass head wings as fast as they can fucking flutter.
Giving a couple minutes, Thimberchad will still be there, or will be there in his chambers.
I'd like to go ahead and sing a little bard song while we're doing it. Do 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 do.
So, if this theory works, we're all probably gonna have to at least, because the only two that have been there, right, is Gwen and Tom. So it's gonna be a slight problem for, I think, the other half of us.
I would think that we could. Well, I would think that we could Harry Potter apparate where one of us goes with the egg, and then the other person that stays behind is like, "Hey, make your brain empty. Don't think of shit, and just grab onto me, and then I will direct us towards where we're going."
So,
Or you could go to the inn.
Or we could go to where they're going to escort us.
Yeah.
Or what I was gonna say was I don't know if this DM's gonna have to tell us for sure if this will work or not. We all are gonna have to hold the egg because you're not gonna want to drop the egg.
That's true.
So maybe have all of our hands somehow touching the base of the egg while we transport, and then we all kind of, like you said, make our minds blank. You guys kind of think about it, but also Stool's still mind linked with us too, right? Can he share images?
I'll allow it.
So if he can allow their images to also go into our brains, then we can also possibly do it that way too.
I'll allow it. Yeah, I will say Stool can allow that. Yeah.
I like the idea.
I wanna teleport to wherever the big bad evil guy is and just murk him and then teleport back.
If you can think about where the big bad evil guy is, then sure.
That would be hilarious to use this to show up and just shank him in his sleep and then be like, "I want to use my wish," and just teleport back.
It would be hilarious.
No.
Don't do it.
Try it.
Don't do
The big bad evil guy's Stool. Calling it right now.
Try it. See how well you live.
Putting a flag in the sand of the big bad evil guy's Stool.
Flag in the sand.
Don't talk about my child like that.
You gave him the hat, and the hat gave him powers.
The hat makes him look adorable.
Of course it does.
So,
Melissa,
are you telling me that this place can take
Use
us
a hat.
anywhere?
Maybe. No, Stool.
No, Stool, no.
Buddy, please.
We will leave you here.
Well,
He might like that.
I mean, if all of us have been trying to go home.
Yeah, but we have a quest to do right now. So
You may have a quest, but I have a home.
Do you want to be left here?
Well, I can think about where my home is.
can you?
Yeah. I can help you, but I would like to
Yeah.
go home. All of you have been feeling like you've been wanting to go home.
I think we're getting ahead of ourselves. I think we need to make sure that this even works the way that we think it does first. Cirella, were you thinking of the entrance of this cavern when you first touched it?
No thoughts, head empty.
I don't know.
To pull back the
I
DM
just-
thing,
I just went-
to pull back the DM thing, it was just you just have to like experience something.
I touched without thinking, so it's possible that that's what was on my mind.
Oh, right. We were talking to the dragon.
Okay, I'm back in my home now.
Okay. I'm going to pick up a rock, and you'll know that this is a rock that's from me because I pick it up and I draw a couple googly eyes on it, and this rock's name is Johnson. And I'm going to lightly toss the rock and think of where we met you in the heart of the forge, and I want you to tell me if it shows up.
I'm waiting.
All right, Jimmy Neutron Brain Blast.
My coins! What splashed into here?
Does it have
Oh.
googly eyes?
It's trash as far as I'm concerned. But yes, it's trash as googly eyes.
Perfect. Okay, then it sounds like we can just teleport the egg to you.
If you are going to throw it anywhere near as hard, I very ask kindly, please imagine the floor rather than the empty air above my gold.
We are not. I don't think we're not even planning on throwing it. We might just step through it with the egg in our hands that we're carrying.
We're gonna hold it.
You're gonna hold it, yeah.
Please be kind to my egg. I will be waiting. Thank you.
Okay.
Simmer chat out.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
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 Okay, so Thimberchat's out. So you guys have a rough idea on what this obelisk can do, and Stool is able to help you think about this area, or rather connect you all to the same kind of imagery. Stool, however, is looking at this as a way to go home.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be real. I don't know if we should go through it while Stool is connecting all of us, because I have a feeling that Stool is going to think of his home as opposed to keeping his brain empty, and then we all just magically teleport to wherever his home is, and now we're way further away.
But he shared the images of the chambers of Gracklestug, or not Gracklestug.
He already did
Thimberchat.
it, so he doesn't have to come with us. He can just stay behind and then touch the tower after we leave.
Sure.
We've already seen it.
Okay. So how do we want to do this? Do all 6 of us want to go? Do we want to go in like pairs where it's like me and Gwen and then everybody else?
Are both of you going to be able to, if it's just 2 of you, would you both be able to carry 100 and some odd pounds
So
together?
I'm currently carrying 37 pounds. And as far as strength stuff goes, I can lift 150.
Yeah, strength times 15.
The egg is 180. Gwen is shaky, so I don't know how that necessarily factors into it.
Advantage on strength rolls right now.
Carrying this won't be a roll of any kind.
Oh.
Okay, so if you can support an additional, I can support basically 110 pounds of this 180 pound egg.
How do you know how much strength?
Click on strength.
Yeah, strength number.
Above the, yeah, not don't click on the number, right? But just click on the thing, and it'll talk about carrying weight.
So if you have a strength of like 10, multiply it by 15, so that'd be 150.
Mine's a 17.
Okay, so 17
is
times
my
15.
strength. Okay.
330.
God.
No,
Damn.
no, that's not right.
255.
Either way,
255.
good God.
Yeah, she can carry it by herself. She's a stocky little dwarf.
Yeah, but it's less likely to fall if there's more than one. Okay,
All
let's
right.
just get this. Let's do this.
Okay, you and me, Gwen. Let's carry this over here and
Okay.
Goku instant transmission ourselves to the thing.
Okay.
Okay.
So the two of you are going to be doing that.
And then we'll fall behind. Or at
Okay.
least I want to fall behind.
So as Tom and Gwen, as you guys go ahead and hoist the egg up, you can start making your way across. And you, Tom, I'm assuming you're walking in first.
Sure.
Okay, so as you go to walk in, you can feel yourself slowly start to, with your hand out, you can slowly start to feel that you're kind of like melding into this obelisk as you go through. And as your arm goes through, you're feeling nothing. It doesn't even feel warm. It doesn't feel cold. It just feels empty. As your head starts to pass through, you are looking from the inside of this obelisk, and you can see that this blackness, this void goes on for what seems to be forever, or at least you can't see anything immediately in front of you, and you can't see anything much further as this covers your eyes. You can still feel yourself with your other arm holding on to this egg, helping Gwen as you walk through. And as you walk through, the floor disappears from you. Gwen, you see as this goes in that it's almost like Tom is just walking into this obelisk. There's nothing that the obelisk does on the outside. It's almost just like half of Tom is just gone as this goes through. And you slowly start to see that the egg itself is also disappearing in through it. And you equally start to feel these same things as you make your way through. So you guys are now in a void of sorts. The other four of you, Stool being included, sees your friends walk into this obelisk, gone. And you hear nothing, you see nothing. It is empty. So for Tom and Gwen, pause for the moment. I'm going to jump to the other four while they have to kind of talk about what the fuck they just saw.
I hope they made it.
Yeah, that's literally what I was just thinking. We don't know if they're gonna make it.
Gwen, we should have just started screaming the second I touched it.
Don't spook 'em.
It just, you
I
know,
don't
like
hear them
they're the
either.
ones that had the pins. I'm sorry, Stool, what's that?
I don't hear them either.
It might be too far away.
So did they make it?
I don't know.
We hope.
Well, the rocks made it.
Yeah, the rocks did make it, so my thought is that they would make it too.
So then I can go home. You guys
Yeah.
can go,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go
If
home.
you want,
You can go home.
You guys aren't gonna be sad?
He'll be very
Well.
sad. But you want to go home, so we'll support you, and you can go home.
Gruk?
I'm not letting you go alone.
Well, no, your friends are gonna be missing you. You have your own home. You guys have helped me come along a long way, and I got to even be leader for a minute.
My home was
Terrible fucking
destroyed.
idea.
Well, then you can make a new home with them. Living with the mushrooms isn't gonna turn out. You have a mouth. I don't. What are you gonna eat?
I can forage.
Kirk, what about Kurg?
I'm
He just
sorry
got
for
you
causing
back.
a moral dilemma. That wasn't my
Did she-
intention.
So other than you, I don't have any other closer relationship.
Oh, Kirk did nothing. Good to know.
Punched you in the nuts
What
with
about
this.
us?
You know,
Kurg means a lot to me too, but
And you just get to see her finally again, and you're gonna leave her again?
you
Way
gonna
to throw that at him. Good God.
you're gonna be a deserter for a second time?
Damn, Storm!
Just damn.
Fucking ice cold.
Grug, I can't let you do that, but if that's your choice, then you're happy to come with, but I mean, I'm gonna be going back to, my home and my family. This is your home and your family. But if you would like to come, I can't stop you. You already have my thoughts.
So what you gonna do there, Mr. Gruk?
Stool, you do realize you were like the child I never had.
Well, darn if I could cry. Well,
And
I
want you to
appreciate
know
these
as-
kinds of things, but, you know, I have to go see if my own parents, like, I'm a child too, you know, to somebody else.
Did we take you from your parents?
No, I helped him escape from a prison.
No,
We
you
got
guys
him out of
showed
the
up in the
prison,
prison.
remember?
No, yeah, that's.
If you guys had
know,
anything to do with me
before-
being taken away from my parents, then I mean, I think I would have found out by now.
Yeah.
Before we totally leave you, how did you end up in prison?
That's a
You
question I have to
know-
ask myself every day. It was still kind of foggy. I don't know.
So you
Maybe
don't-
the people at home would be able to tell me more.
Huh? If we ever see you again, say hi.
I'm sure you guys will see me again very soon. Say, here, I can give you all an imprint about my home, and you guys can think about it maybe later.
Don't give it to Gruk. He might follow you.
Well, it's already been shared.
Oh, that's right.
Give me the imprint.
You guys already
I'll
have
take
the imprint. You guys can see just in your for those that are still here, Tom and Gwen, you guys do not see this. This is not imprinted on you. For Cirella, Nevira, and Gruk, you see an imprint of almost like an alien world, an area that is filled with the same blue and purple lights you see here in front of you in this room. And in here, you can feel that there's a sense of happiness, a sense of wonder. That looking at this place, this area is filled with life of these other like mycelial creatures existing as humans, or not as humans, as adults and as children, similar to Stool. You can see that there's these things that are moving along and they're kind of slow patterns and just coexisting and cohabitating with each other, that there doesn't appear to be anything wrong in this area, that this place is a very peaceful area that Stool is remembering. And you can kind of feel a sense of euphoria cross over you.
It's so beautiful.
It's my home.
Well, if we ever come across something like this again, we'll definitely come and visit you.
I would appreciate that. Are we gonna
Hi,
go
Stool.
through?
Yeah. We'll go where we need to go, and you need to go where you need to go.
I think Gruk might need a minute, so you guys can go through the portal first.
Will
Okay.
do.
Come on,
Gruk,
sir.
you know where to find us. Don't leave us. I'm just gonna walk through.
I'll wave to Stool bye and go on through.
Goodbye. You guys go through the into the obelisk, and same thing as the others. You feel that the emptiness, the floor beneath you, it isn't a floor. You guys can't see anything aside from the immediate blackness and the purple dots just kind of like flickering back and forth, hitting each other, and you can feel yourself slowly slip into the void, as it were. Gruk, you were left alone in an empty chamber with Stool on your shoulder. Well, there goes your friends. You not gonna follow?
And I'll just take them off, and I'll just be like, well, this is it.
It's not forever. Like I said, I gave you the imprint. I'm sure you can find me down here.
True.
This is true.
If you find me again, maybe I've grown up. And then I can be your height. Carrying me around on your shoulder's been fun, but I'd like to grow legs of my own.
Will you go do that?
Well, don't cry on my part. It's been nice, Gruk. You can go. I'll be okay. Or would you rather me go first? Which one would you like?
You could go first.
Okay. And you see Stool, like, shiver a little bit, and you see two little feet pop out from underneath him as he starts waddling his way towards the obelisk.
Love you, Stool.
You see his body kind of spin for what would normally be a person turning around, but this is Stool with no face on either end. As he turns around before you and goes, "I love you," and he disappears into the obelisk. Gruk, you are allowed to go through the obelisk if you wish, or you can stay here for a moment if you want me to jump to the other players for the moment.
We'll stay here for a bit.
Okay, not a problem. Jumping to the other players,
Like, where'd Sierra go?
Sorry, I dropped it.
Sierra is just as upset.
Sorry. 2 seconds.
Here, I'll pause for a minute.